I won't put that simply as that. There's an element of that. There's an element of, there's an internal element which you have mentioned, inadequate education in the north, or in fact, inadequate education generally in the country, inadequate employment opportunities in the country. All that are part of what is the, if you like, remote cause of Boko Haram, as far as I'm concerned. But then there are also external elements. Now, the fallout from Libya, and which, of course, as a result of what happened in Libya, those that have been trained in Libya in the time of Gaddafi, from other countries who are neighbors of Libya, when Gaddafi fell, they moved out. They moved out with their training, their weapons, and they started to wreak havoc on the communities in which they have moved out to. And that is the situation in northern Mali.
Chief Obasanjo, if I get you correctly, what you're saying is the overthrow of Gaddafi is, the result has been what we saw recently with the killing of the U.S. ambassador, with the instability in northern Mali, with Boko Haram. Is that the connection you're drawing?
There is connection. And we know that there will be a price to pay in the way that it all went in Libya. That at the end of the day, all of us in Africa and all those who masterminded the way it happened will have to pay a price. And we are now paying the price.
So as you were watching the euphoria surrounding the Arab Spring unfold, you were one of those individuals who felt, hang on for a minute, this is not going to play out the way some people may expect.
Now, it was too early to shout Uhuru with the Arab Spring. And some of us said that look, what will be the final outcome of this? Let us wait and see. When you have violence and violent overthrow of regimes, you do not know exactly what the final outcome will be.
The nation Nigeria is built on the Constitution of Nigeria. That is what binds us together. In fact, trampling on the Constitution of Nigeria is more grievous and more serious than even corruption or murder, because it is the framework for which Nigeria is built. Today, most presidents trample on the Constitution and use executive rascality, executive powers to suppress a lot of issues that could arise from it. Nigeria is a country where we have constituents, we have federating units. And as federating units, we need to work within that frame. That's why we are sliding. Every region must be allowed to develop what they are best known for. For instance, the Yoruba nation thrived well with Awolowo. That was why we have the Udua group of companies. Today is our heritage. Not until these things are allowed to function, to operate, not until they become operational in our country, with everybody doing what they ought to do, know how to do what they ought to do best, and harness their resources for the good of the people, we'll be fooling ourselves. In a situation where the president is muzzling the states, behaving like a master to the pupils, that is not federalism. True federalism gives reasonable rights to all federating units. So for me, the call for restructuring is a must and must be respected. Even if they're shying away from it, it will eventually happen. And on a lighter mood, I want to say that the continuous harassment, intimidation, raid of the Jonathan's family is unfortunate. It's sad. It's not fair. A man who left office in honor, who gave you the platform, who gave you the opportunity, you could as well behave the way you are behaving today to you. But the man did well and gave Nigeria the necessary pace. He did not behave like a typical African leader. It's unfortunate. But let me tell you, there's a solution to that. What goes round will come round. We've seen a lot of presidents. We've seen a lot of leaders. We saw and we witnessed what ended them. How they ended. We saw it. So, I am not bothered. You understand? If I can come back after 8 years, anything can happen in Nigeria for good. I wait on God. I pray for long life for Nigeria. I pray for long life for myself. So that we will all witness what will come on the long run about this current hardship we're going through. This dictatorship that has overtaken our country. This oppression that has taken Nigeria over. Nobody is allowed to talk anymore. We last saw this under the Abacha's administration. We last saw this. If you remember, if Nigerians will recall,
man is suffering under the watch of Buhari. You are fighting corruption. People are hungry. Is it only corruption you have come to fight? People will not eat again. In our history, how can you increase fuel from 86 to 145? That is a very wicked government. No amount of intimidation and harassment will shut my mouth. I am the voice of the common man in Nigeria. I am the voice of the common man in Nigeria. I want to assure you, even if there are 10,000, the Lord will raise up a standard against them. Against me, that government will fall. Mark my word. Whatever I say shall come to pass. Every government, irrespective of their names, every government that rises against me shall fall for my sake. I say again, every government that rises against me will fall for my sake. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára jẹ́. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ Òṣòkò. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ Òṣòkò. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ o. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi. Who is this? My people. They said somebody bought 2 houses in Dubai because his APC is a saint. Somebody gave the president 1.5 billion for his campaign from our state. He's a state. The last administration took away spent money, 875 million. Because you are in APC, you are a saint. Abi? I want to assure you, the battle is not for the swift, no knowledge for men of understanding, but chance happeneth to them all. The grace of God is here. I might appear small. Their camp might be populated with giants. I might appear little. Their camp might be populated with giants. But the only stone of David brought down Goliath. Every oppressor, the Lord will bring them to be oppressed. I want to tell you, when you want to campaign, people give you money. When you want to get married, people give you money. When you are doing good things, people give you money. I mean, so when you finish your wedding, you will take the money back to them. Sorry, sir, I finished the wedding. Do I give you the remaining? Every house that is close to me, that is my own is my own. You can wait. When I finish, I will come and meet you. I am not afraid. There are two things that makes a man to be afraid. Incarceration and death. I'm not afraid of the two. Because the Lord that protects me liveth forever. Fear not. Fear not. These Egyptians we see today, we shall see them no more. These oppressors we see today, we shall see them no more. I thank you for your solidarity. Let me see your hand. I thank you for your solidarity. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. When they do rally, you will see 200 people. They will be carrying it in the television. So, I don't know where they will carry this one. They are when you see 200 people, they will be carrying it in the television. Where will they carry this one? I'm sure the internet will not be able to contain it. Their problem is 2018. They are going nowhere.